Oh, hey, we had a little latency stream. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think that was the issue. It seems to be better. We are back live, it looks like.
Damn, the whole stream was low latency. We got to start over.
Damn. But we back. That was weird. Apologies Among Us. I don't know why I said
Among Us, indeed. Apologies are indeed among all of us.
Sonic does a Fortnite dance.
He does indeed do a Fortnite dance in both movies.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Okay. Sonic Frontiers, Metacritic score. Generations was a 77, and that's the best 3D Sonic game. Confirmed. Fuck you, Sonic Adventure 2. Actually, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle also has a 73 on Metacritic. So when you really get down to it, Sonic Frontiers is actually Sonic Adventure 3.
Damn, they gave the worst version of Sonic Adventure 2 the better score? That's wild.
Yeah, on Dreamcast it has a higher score.
Wait, no, Dreamcast... Wait, Dreamcast has a higher score?
I believe so, on Metacritic.
Good. I hope. Because Adventure 2 Battle is worse. I mean, it's not as worse as Adventure DX, but it's still kind of worse.
Sonic Adventure 2 on Dreamcast, Metacritic, 89. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, 73.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's a bit of a dramatic drop, though. I don't know about that.
The battle mode is cool, but Dreamcast version is just kind of better. I mean, time also has something to do with it, the timing of their releases.
I don't know. Over 10 points better? I don't know about that, dog.
That is a big difference. I don't know why it's that big of a difference.
But as far as reviews for Frontiers are going right now, let me just run off some notable ones. IGN, 7 out of 10.
Wow.
As to be expected. You know what's funny? They had like that one guy do all of the previews and everything for Sonic Frontiers, and do all like the gameplay and like first impressions and everything. They had one guy do that, and then they had a completely separate guy write the review for it.
Oh, of course.
Incredible. Where's one that I recognize? Push Square, 8 out of 10. IGN Japan, 8 out of 10, which is interesting because Sonic has been like marketed and sells better in North America, but the people who do play Sonic in Japan like him more than Americans do. Take that for what you will. Game Informer. This is an interesting one because Game Informer is normally harsh with 3D Sonic games. Game Informer gave it a 7.8.
Well,
that's pretty
really
high
good.
for Game Informer. That's pretty impressive. IGN Brazil, 7.5. Easy Allies, 7.5. You're going straight to Brazil.
Can't believe they're taking Sonic to Brazil.
Can't believe Sonic punched Mario into Minecraft.
Oh my god.
GameSpot's 7 out of 10. I'm gonna skip down to the lowest ones because I think they are incredibly funny. Games Radar, 2 out of 5 stars.
That's not even... I mean, that's not good, but that's not the worst. It's also weird from Games Radar.
And this one has been getting memed onto hell on Twitter. I've been seeing it. Some website called Digital Trends, 2 out of 10. Jesus fucking Christ.
That bad?
And of course, you can already picture the first paragraph of it. All right.
Sonic is
I'm reading it right now.
Into 3D.
Well, not outright broken like Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 or Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Sonic Frontiers is just as bad as the other Blue Hedgehog's 3D outings.
Oh my god. How to reveal you've never played a Sonic the Hedgehog game before in your life?
Literally just goes down the checklist of Sonic. You gotta... Sonic had a rough transition to 3D. Check. Mention Sonic 06. Check. Sonic Boom if you're looking for bonus points.
Yeah.
But, to sum up my thoughts on all of these reviews, as a whole, there are also plenty of 9s out of 10s and 8 out of 10s. which is worth noting. But I forgot who mentioned it on Twitter, but they said something along the lines of some of my favorite games of all time, the ones that I like play the most and are familiar with on like the most intimate level, are 7 out of 10 games. Like I would rather play my favorite 7 out of 10 games than the games that like get 10 out of 10 from the major gaming from like the major gaming journals.
There's a lot of games that get 10 out of 10 are kind of boring.
Yeah, like God of War Ragnarok, from a technical standpoint, I'm sure that game is fucking fantastic.
It looks...
I would still rather play any of the older classic God of War games.
You know what's funny? You know what I've heard from like review and pre-release stuff about that game?
Yeah.
You know what it is functionally?
Last of Us.
No, I mean yes, but no. It's literally just more of the PS4 God of War. Like you're not getting anything new or groundbreaking with that game. You're just getting more of what you got before, which I mean is good for fans of it. Mm-hmm. I've heard that is a really, really good game, and like that game is also really, really good, but I don't like Sony's weird direction with their first party content anymore.
Yeah.
They need to not all kind of be going in the exact same direction. Please, I beg you.
Yeah, please. If I have to go through one more section in a video game where I have to push the stick forward and slowly walk while characters in the environment spew exposition at me, I'm going to throw my PlayStation 5 out of a window.
How about the like go sideways, crawl through a tight, cramped space to hide a loading screen?
Oh my god. No more of those, please. Thankfully, Sonic Frontiers will have fucking 0 of those.
Fancy.
Very fancy, very nice. But yeah, I would love nothing more than for this game to be the next Sonic Adventure 2 as far as the fan base is concerned. But I guess we'll see within the next 60 minutes. Or at least you'll see within the next 60 minutes. For me, it's going to be a little bit longer, but we're going to forge that frontier, baby. We're going to forge that frontier. But my final prediction for Sonic Frontiers, it will be a 4.
Damn.
4 out of what? I will not say.
Damn. Do we want to talk about the music real quick, though?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm not looking forward to the music.
I think the music is going to be better than we've heard so far.
All I will say is that I'm glad Otani has had a good time with the synths in Sonic Forces. I'm glad that he had a good time with the synths in this game. But I think his strengths have always lied within his more orchestral pieces. And I think he should stick more towards that. I'm kind of done with Otami's use of like synth and techno. I was always a bigger fan of his orchestral pieces.
Yeah,
so
I mean his like orchestral rock kind of sound was like the right direction to go in. That was like still fit Sonic, but was different than the harder rock sound of before.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird that they like tried to ditch that.
It's like the more Sonic sounding tracks in Frontiers are all going to be in the cyberspace stages, and all of those are going to be like synth techno, and to that I'm like,
I don't know. I will say I've heard some of the music. It's better than that.
It's better than I'm giving it credit for. Okay.
Yes, I have heard some of the.
Listen. I don't got to talk about the 2 lyrical themes that they've released, which are the main theme and the ending theme. The ending theme kicks ass like hardcore. Yeah. That song is incredible.
Is that one? Which one's the ending?
That's by One OK Rock.
Okay, is that the
Vandalize?
That's okay. Yeah, that's the one that is an actual release song by them, unrelated to Sonic, where they say "fuck."
Yes, we finally have a song. That's a kind of a Sonic song that says "fuck." It says "fuck." It says "fuck."
Sonic says "fuck."
Absolutely, like that. That song is incredible, and I've been purposefully trying to avoid it and not listen to it, just so it can hit harder once I eventually beat the game.
Yeah, I'm
like those songs are all fantastic, but like the open zone music and the cyberspace music, I mean, we'll have to see, But right now, I'm like, I hope it's going to
Yeah.
be better than what I'm hearing right now.
I will say from what I've heard, there are songs in the game that will be very exciting. And that is all I will say.
I do hope so. I do hope so. Fuck the pain away. My bed is in ruins.
But, yeah, is that anything else to discuss before we end the stream?
If you don't play the fishing minigame, you have not played Sonic Frontiers.
I'm so happy Biggie's in the game. Like,
Yes.
like genuinely happy he is in the game.
Ian Flynn Big too,
He's-
aka the
yeah.
best writer for Big.
You know what's interesting? You know what we could totally get for this game if it does really well? Like an actual DLC expansion.
Yeah, we could. 3D Sonic games normally don't get DLC. I think
But,
the
like-
only the Lost World got DLC.
They get
That was
DLC, but
pretty
it's
much
really
it.
it's really not great DLC. But like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game, they could easily make a new island as DLC with a bunch of new stuff
Mhm.
and some new cyberspace levels. Maybe even a new playable character. You see what
Mhm.
other characters are up to. Maybe
Mhm.
they do an episode Shadow for this game. What was his relevant speed of the plot? I've got no
shit!
clue.
I completely forgot about Episode Shadow.
Yeah,
that was even a thing.
yeah. I mean,
I
it was
forgot about
it was
that.
what 3 levels.
Yeah, it was 3 levels.
Yeah. So like they could that would actually be really cool to like because I don't think we're going to see very many more characters than we already have in the main story.
Mm.
So like it would be cool to be like what's Team Dark up to? Give them a mini maybe slightly, related tangentially but not related little side story and then just have an island and like do something like that. It could be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a cool like DLC. Have Big the Cat on that
Only
island.
time shall tell. Only time shall tell. That would be very cool, though. I would like to see that. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers. It will be coming, and we will be doing a full impression video when the game comes out. Brent will be there this time. We're not gonna let him get away with it this time. He's gonna be there.
We'll force
and
it to happen.
I very much look forward to him being the most negative one out of all of us. It will be glorious.
Ah. We need to record
All
more
right.
content for this fucking channel.
Yes, we do.
I'm saying this on the stream now.
I recorded a whole playthrough of Rystar, and I used that footage for my review of it on my channel, Roy McGamer, guys. Check it out. And I worked very hard on that playthrough, so hopefully we can commentate over that soon.
Rister.
No, it is Rystar. I refuse to say Rister.
Rister.
This is not. This is.
Wait,
this is end the
how can
stream.
you say
End the
you
stream.
refuse to say it when you said it that way?
No, I said Rystar. No,
No,
I'm saying a
you
Rist.
said, and I quote, you refuse to say Rister, which in saying you refuse to say Rister, you just said Rister.
Oh my god, no! I refused to call the game that. You know what I fucking mean? Jesus
Too
Christ!
late. It's too late.
End the
It's
stream.
too
We're
late.
done.
It's
We're
too
done.
late. You've
Sonic
lost.
was never good.
You've lost. I've won. You can do nothing about it.
Sonic has had a rough transition into 3D. Sonic Frontiers is not as bad as Sonic 06 or as Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, but this game is still pretty rough.
Shadow